I had to go ahead and put some ice on them today, so I've been icing them down and shit. Cause like bro, it was like swole. So
Oh
it
wow.
was swole. Yeah, they was swollen. One of them was bruised on the incision. So I was like, oh shit, okay. I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and ice these motherfuckers today. So they were like this morning, like the incisions was hurting and shit this morning. So I did have to pop a pain pill this morning. But so far, I ain't had to do shit else. Yeah, but like even like yesterday, right after surgery, I wasn't. It wasn't like I wasn't able to like walk or like I was able to drive myself home and everything. So like I was able to walk and all of this shit. So
Damn, that's crazy. Because my doctor was telling me that I'm gonna have to like have somebody. Well, especially because I'm having anesthesia.
yeah,
So
you going
yeah,
full anesthesia. Yeah.
yeah. So, but he said that I probably would be laid out and laid down for like the first day, and then like
Hmm.
second day most likely. I don't know. So
I know he sound like he gonna be rough with your nuts. Cause like yesterday I was able to walk and everything. Like I didn't nothing really hinder me or nothing like that. And like I had like gauze on and shit, so like it
yeah,
was like bleeding just a little bit. And I got the stitches that dissolve and all that shit by themselves. So
well, that's good.
so yeah, everything like cool and shit. Like I went out today, took the garbage out. Man, wife went and checked the mail and shit. So
I guess it works. All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Insightful Friends Podcast. My name is Mr. GB, and that is G Slim. And what we do here on our podcast is that we read Reddit stories and give our insightful opinions, takes, whatever else you want to call it, and give our thoughts about these stories. And maybe it might help you out. Maybe it might help out the Redditor that posts the stories, but it's all good and fun. So don't take this 100% seriously, but we give our best advice as we can. So, but today's episode, we were supposed to have somebody join us, but I think something that came up, and it was going to be it is going to be a football Reddit story read. Um, of course, if you are a American football fan, the Super Bowl just happened about what, a week or two ago.
yo, like last weekend or two
It was
weekends ago, something like that.
something like that.
It had
Uh,
to be 2 weekends ago. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, because we're recording this on a Tuesday, so
Hmm.
and the Eagles stomped that ass. So, um, yeah, that was a insane Super Bowl. Haven't seen in a long time. Like
It was.
I've seen college games that happen like that where they didn't score shit. So, um, but yeah, so let's get into the stories and see what happens. All right,
Let's do it.
first story is coming from the Reddit sub post. Am I the assholes? And I think all of them are going to be Am I the assholes? So, um, am I the asshole for choosing a football game over a wedding? So, my wife's friend has a wedding coming up this Sunday that is a few hours away from where we live. The bride is a close friend of my wife's from college, but I've only met her a handful of times. And to be honest, she kind of sucks. When we RSVP'd a year ago, I wasn't exactly thrilled to be traveling 3 hours and spending hundreds of dollars for someone I don't even really like. The other thing is that when I RSVP'd a year ago, the NFL schedule wasn't out. I know that sounds silly, but for anyone who follows football, this is a special week in sports history because Tom Brady is returning to play the New England Patriots. For the
Mm.
Brits, non-sports people, Tom Brady was a quarterback. Okay, he's giving a detail of it.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Yeah. So this was posted 3 years ago. Just letting you
Okay,
know.
because yeah, Tom Brady coming back. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah. So he's basically playing. He was with Tampa Bay and he's playing against the Patriots.
mm,
I won't get further into the drama, But suffice to say, this game is monumental and is going to be quite literally historical. A once in a lifetime game for any football fan, and especially for a diehard Patriots fan like myself. I can't miss it. Okay, I understand that now because he's a Patriots fan and he was on
Hmm.
Tom Brady's dick for all those years.
Yeah,
So,
20
um,
some years. Yeah.
yeah, I was about to say like if this wasn't a
Right.
Patriots fan or a Tampa Bay fan, then uh, to be honest, I totally forgot about the wedding date until a few weeks ago. And when I realized the date, I was devastated. But I didn't know how to approach the wife. I knew it would look bad. So last week, I reached out to her gay best friend, Tito, and asked if he had any plans for this Sunday. He didn't and was actually thrilled at the idea of I can't even say the word, accompanying my wife as a plus one because he loves dancing. So I floated this to her and she flipped her shit. She told me it was rude and disrespectful and also downplayed the importance of the game just like I knew she would. I told her Tito was happy to attend, but she just gawked at me, then started crying. I know I look like the asshole here, but am I? I'm not friends with the bride, my wife is, and watching Brady growing up has affected my life more than the bride ever has or ever will. I also get that bailing on a wedding costs the bride and groom money, so to prevent that, I went out of my way to find a replacement. I told my wife she could tell the bride I was sick and nobody's going to question that these days, but she's still livid. So, am I the asshole or am I falling victim to a belief system that simply views football as a stupid game and nothing more? Like I said, this game is literally once in a lifetime, something I tell my kids about. Edit, I'm not going to the game, I'm watching on TV. And for those suggesting I tape it, I could, but that's not practical in the social media age. Also, I obviously care about my wife, just not the bride. Ah,
Bro, I don't know.
it
I don't know, bro.
as as football fans, it is very for like true diehard football fans. It is this
Hmm.
story is very hard because the things that you know how important those games are, especially
Yeah.
one like this for a Patriots fan, where that your old quarterback is coming back to the home turf to play against his old team.
Yeah.
It's like whenever we lost Peyton Manning, and they played against Denver and
The
stuff.
Broncos. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's but the things that yes, in these days of technology and social media, um, there are going to be clips and videos
Hmm.
all out there and updates. Thing is that stay off your phone. You're going to be at a wedding. Your wife. This is important to your wife, apparently.
Yeah.
Um, that's the thing is that you have to sacrifice these things. Like you're going to be watching weeks of football games, and you can still record this game. Do not um, check your phone. Don't open up your phone or nothing. I'll be in the moment with your wife, and then go home and watch the damn game. So it just sucks because we are both football fans, and I get where he's coming from, but the things that I'm a grown ass man, and I know I have responsibilities, except especially to my wife. So it's like, I guess for other people, I don't know. I guess the best way for me to explain as a gamer as well is that, say, one of your favorite games is coming out on this
Hmm.
on this day. You know how normally back in the day is a midnight release,
Yeah.
and you're waiting at GameStop in line for the game. Um, but the thing is that you can miss a couple of hours to play the video game, and then when you come back from what you need to do from your responsibilities, then you can play the game. It's just the same. Is I
I think this is the first one ever that we ever disagreed on.
yeah
The first one ever we ever disagreed on. The only way I was like, I'm probably an asshole. No, I know I'm an asshole too, because he is the asshole. But I wouldn't. I honestly wouldn't like. The bride ain't my friend.
yeah
I don't care for her. I don't like her. And like, bro, I like let that would have been like my wife saying, "Oh yeah, this random friend that you probably met one time and don't like no, you ain't got a relationship with them. Like they getting married on the same day the Eagles go to the Super Bowl. Take somebody else that's mutual friends with you and that friend. And I'm finna watch the Eagles play the Super Bowl. I could, but I'm like that's the moment I'd rather be in,
hmm
me personally. And if I like have to go, I'm gonna be in the bathroom. Like I'm gonna sit out and either hey, ha, who, oppa, and all that shit. But bro, I'm either going in my car or I'm going to the bathroom and I'm finding a way to watch the game.
yeah
So like, yeah, you the asshole, bro. But I'm right there with you. I am 100% an asshole in that regard too, because it's like if I don't like why do I even have to be here?
yeah. I
Like
mean, like you
if I
said,
no, but but it feels like a regular season game like that, then I have to suck it up.
yeah
I would have to suck it up. Like me talking about the Eagles going to that's like taking it to the extreme, right? But if it's a regular season game, like shit, okay, we'll go. But I'll probably still try to sneak in, like have my phone, you know.
yeah
I ain't gonna be completely in the moment. I'm gonna just be real. Like, bro, I really want to watch. I don't know none of these people here,
yeah
so I don't know none of these people here, so I can't mingle. I can't talk to nobody. Let me see if I can find a whole nother group of dudes standing over there with their phones out watching football too, and I'll go join that group of dudes, maybe. And then that'll be something I have in common with people there, but. There's because I'm not social like that and stuff, man. So it's like I can't just go and thrive in any environment. Like, bro, if I'm gonna be sitting in a corner by myself, I'm gonna be sitting in a corner by myself watching football or doing something I want to do.
yeah
So yeah, my man, you are the asshole, but I can't disagree with you. I
yeah
can't disagree with that.
yeah. It's the thing is that he's the ass. He's the asshole
Yeah,
for not because, like I said, this is important to his wife.
yeah,
I understand. Like I've been in relationships in the past where that I don't like the friends of my girlfriend or at the time or whatever.
mhm,
Um, and the things that I just suck it up and I'm there because I'm there to support her.
yeah,
But we get her, we get him, we get why he
yeah,
wants to, like so it's like
yeah.
yes, he is the asshole,
Mhm.
but we get him. So
Yeah.
this um top comment with 17,000 upvotes.
Jeez.
You're the asshole. It doesn't matter how much you like this friend of your wife's or how well you know her. This is part of being married. You go to events because you are a good partner, not necessarily because you really want to go yourself. I'm a huge football fan too, and while this game is historical, it is still just a week 3-4 regular game season. I mean, week, it looks like it says week 4 regular season game. If you want to
Mhm.
see it, then record it and watch it later. There is nothing about it that will be spoiled by not being able to watch it live. Um, yeah, like I was saying, yes, record it. I get it, but like they're saying, it's not like the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's the week 4 game.
Yeah.
It's just starting.
You can and in the NFL immediately after game's over, they post a full highlight tape on YouTube. and it's all like all the important like shit that happened in the game. So
Yeah.
yeah, I get it. Like I said, like bro, you're an asshole, but I'm gonna be an asshole with you,
Yeah. Another comment
bro.
says, "You're the asshole. Is Tom Brady going to give a shit about you missing the game? No, because he doesn't know who you are. You made a commitment to your wife, and now you're upset that you jumped the gun, and the wedding happens to be on such a monumental day." He quotes, "I can't miss it." They said, "You can miss the game. You simply don't want to because of your view of this friend and her wedding." Well, guess what? This isn't about the friend or her wedding. It's about your relationship with your wife. Also, it's pretty sly of you to get Tito excited for the wedding before even discussing this with your wife. I just realized that too. That's kind of on
Oh yeah,
that's his fault too. He didn't discuss that with
yeah.
his wife at all.
Wife, yeah,
So I think what it is that it's like we said, it's what his wife wanted. You know,
yeah.
it's important to his wife, and he tried to. He basically didn't even.
Tried to put it off on somebody
Yeah, he
else
didn't
without
discuss it
telling
with
her.
her.
Yeah,
So, so yeah, I mean, yeah, he is the asshole. Regardless,
yeah,
he's the asshole. But we get it. We get why.
yeah,
It's like I want to sit there and watch WrestleMania, even if I'm not going to WrestleMania.
yeah.
It's something important to us wrestling fans,
Mhm.
especially it's 2 nights in a row now. So it's
Yeah, man.
but so our verdict is
It's tough.
basically he's the asshole,
Asshole.
but we get
Yeah,
it.
but we understand,
We
man. We
understand the
understand.
pain.
Like my thing is before we move on is like, bro, it's procedures to shit. Like, hey, babe, you know that football game coming on now I want to watch. Like, can we talk to somebody else like to be your plus one? Somebody who you know, like a mutual friend with your, with your friend and all that stuff. Like, I believe he would have did that. It probably would. She probably would have been mad still, but not as mad. Like,
Yeah,
cause he talked to her about it first and shit. So yeah.
yeah. So we get it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, story number 2. Am I the asshole for causing drama during an important football game? This was posted 4 years ago. Last weekend, I, female 27, ended feeling a wee bit poorly with what turned out to be appendicitis. We were away for the weekend with my partner, male 39, so I had surgery at a hospital 3 to 4 hours away from home. I had a small complication during surgery, so I had to stay until Wednesday. My partner returned work on Monday, but he came back to pick me up. The timing was a bad. Damn, they cannot write. The timing was bad because there was an important football game yesterday, and it was really important for my partner to watch it. I am not English, so I don't quite get the importance. Oh, okay. So this is actually football, soccer.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh. Mm.
So it's sports. uh, but it's a big thing. It's a big thing around the world. So I'm not knocking it. It's hard for me to watch it for that long period of time.
Yeah. And the score be 1-0.
Dude, like we just finished watching Ted Lasso, and I never really understood the scoring for a football game, and I did not realize that you can actually fucking end the game with a tie. So it was, don't bash on me. It's just I did not know. I did not know soccer could actually end on a tie.
Me neither. That sounds horrible.
Yeah, I guess it's just we're so accustomed to the American like
And
games.
stuff being fast paced and stuff, man. It's like these dudes running back and forth for 3.5 hours and the score still 0-0. Like, couldn't nobody score?
I think they go to a shootout. Uh, Correct us if we're wrong because we have zero education on soccer. I mean, sorry, football, and
Soccer. That's
it's
what the British people named it. They tried to get it. They called it soccer. So yeah.
okay. I'm not English, so I don't quite get the importance, but it's a big deal for him. so important. I wanted to make sure he'd see the game. I suggested booking a room near the hospital so we wouldn't miss it due to the drive, but he wanted to see the game at a friend's place. He said he'd make it. While we were waiting to get me discharged, he was getting agitated because it was taking a long time. He had to wait outside, so he was in his car the whole time because of restrictions at the hospital. 4 years ago, yeah, so it was about during the pandemic.
Yeah, COVID, yeah.
After a couple of hours, he sent me a text that he had to leave or he'd miss the game. I begged him not to leave and reminded I could book a hotel, but he left without me and luckily made it on time to see the start of the game. He said he'd come pick me up tomorrow instead. The fuck?
Mm-hmm.
The hospital wouldn't let me stay another night or leave alone. Luckily, one of my friends came to get me in the end. She didn't get to the hospital until late, and we got back to London around 2 a.m. The whole time I was trying to call and text my partner, but he only said we could talk about it today. The whole evening I was texting and calling my partner. Ever since the moment he left me at the hospital, he only sent me one WhatsApp back that said he'd pick me up later but wanted to see the game. When I got home in the night, he was so angry at me. He said I was the most selfish asshole for constantly ringing and texting him during the game, and that I ruined the game for him and embarrassed him in front of his friends. He said he cannot even look at me, and that I bring so much drama with me is humiliating to him. I feel at complete loss. I think I might be the asshole for not understanding the cultural significance of football and asking my boyfriend to do a completely unreasonable drive to pick me up. But on the other hand, we could have watched the game in a hotel room and I wouldn't have been left alone in a hospital in another country. Am I the asshole? No, she's not the asshole at all. She had surgery. This motherfucker decides to pick a sports game over
His wife getting out the hospital.
yeah, his wife getting out of the, like literally she was on the way out. She was checking out of the hospital. Yes, it was taking a little longer than normal. But what's the point? You're gonna miss just a couple of minutes of the game. A fucking game, no matter what it is, even for football, even if it's Super Bowl, WrestleMania, NBA Finals, NHL, fucking whatever the fuck it is, any championship, no matter what the fucking game is, your partner is the most important thing. Especially she just had surgery and she needed a ride back home. This motherfucker, some people I can't, but like I've seen and heard stories of this, like people that love football / soccer, like the hardcore fans, or like really hardcore dedicated fans to where that they do stupid shit like this. Like honestly, just leave his ass. Like
Yeah.
just leave him. Like what's the fucking point?
He British in this soccer. No one cares. You're not the asshole he is.
I don't know. It's just that baffled me. Like I didn't read the story, so I didn't realize it was a football / soccer post. I thought it was actually football. But regardless, she's not the asshole.
She's not the asshole.
He's the asshole.
He is. Yeah. 100%.
I mean, I guess I was gonna ask your take on it, but I guess it's about the same as mine.
Yeah.
Top comment. With 46,000 upvotes.
46,000?
Jesus. Get out of this relationship now. You are not the asshole. Your partner, however, is a world-class giant asshole. He put a game over you. A game. He wasn't playing in it. He wanted to watch other people play a game, leaving you stranded at a hospital. And then he had the audacity to be mad at you for interrupting his watching a game. Dump him now. You mean nothing to him, and he has proven that. You don't have a partner, you have a monster.
Mm.
A comment after that said, I totally agree, and I am English. Yes, it's coming home, and it's an amazing achievement for our country, but I would never abandon my partner at the hospital just as not to miss the first minutes of the game. He could have listened to the radio whilst driving you home until he could join his friends. He is unbelievably selfish. You cannot depend upon him when you need him. So he is definitely not a partner, not partnership material. So yeah, I
Mhm.
mean that I I don't know why that aggravated the shit out of me because it's just like why would you just you're the asshole. I mean, your partner's the asshole. You're not the asshole, man. Please
Yep.
leave him if you haven't yet. This was posted 4 years ago, and
Better be gone.
yeah. So on to the next story as I try to pull it up. All right, story number 3. It's coming from
Please
IM.
be American football, please.
It's coming from I am the asshole. Posted 6 years ago. Am I the asshole for not wanting to go watch my daughter cheerlead at a football game? American football.
Yeah, because they don't have cheerleaders in soccer, right? You know what I mean?
Uh,
Cheerleaders be worn out there 5 hours. Oi, oi, oi! British cheers.
uh, I don't know this man. All right. Using a throwaway and on mobile, I wrote this fairly quickly, so apologies for any errors. My husband and I have 3 children, 10 female, 14 female, and 17 male. We are pretty athletic and an active family. My husband and I both have coached soccer since we graduated college. All 3 of our children play soccer competitively, and the older 2 also play for their high school. Combined, they also play basketball, tennis, and track. Needless to say, we are all extremely busy during sports season. My 14-year-old decided she also wanted to try out for high school cheerleading, which was new for her. She made the squad and is really enjoying it so far. And thankfully, most of her cheerleading will be on Friday nights for football games, so she can do both her fall sports without much overlap. We are a part of a small school district, so we are all very much encouraged sharing athletes and playing multiple sports. The only issue is that Fridays for the past few years have been the only evening my husband and I can really see each other and spend time together. And so we don't plan on going to every single football game to watch our 14-year-old cheer. We'll go to every competition and quite a few home games. We went to the last 2 games and enjoyed our daughter cheering, and having fun. But there will be some Fridays that we want to spend at home. My daughter thinks that since we go to every home and away game for other sports, we should also come to every home and away game for football to watch her cheer. This is where I might be the asshole. I don't think just cheering at a game is the same as a cheerleading competition or a game that she herself is playing in. She got angry at my husband and I when I told her we aren't going to be there this Friday. There were tears and door slamming, and she accused us of only caring about soccer. While we both coach soccer, my husband and I have been extremely supportive and encouraged our kids to do whatever activity or sport that makes them happy. So, am I the asshole for not wanting to go to every football game my daughter cheers at? Edit. Uh, I didn't tell her that I think her regular cheering is not as important as competition or games. I told her we have had quite a few long weeks in a row and we were going to stay in this Friday, but would make the next one. Sorry, I wasn't clear. I can see how I worded it. Sounded like I explained my thoughts to her. What do you think?
Y'all soccer coaches, y'all assholes, bro. Yeah. Yep. It's not a real sport. I don't even know if they British or not, but that. So like we've been saying to stay consistent, with everything else. This is the price your ass pay for having children. If you, hey, get like your boy. Get like your boy. Hey, I ain't gonna have them problems ever. So look, you got 3 children. Then nobody tell you to have 3 children. Those 3 children didn't ask to be born, it didn't ask to be made. And you told them do whatever you desire. And you're showing up to every single soccer game for the other 2 kids. But now when this kid go out and do some extracurricular activity, you don't want to show up. Even though you say it's just cheerleading at a football game, it's not a competition, blah, blah, blah. Still be there for your kid because it's important to your kid. It's important to your kid to be there. So yes, ma'am, you are the asshole. No one told y'all to have 3 children and told you to put all 3 of them in fucking athletic sports. So yes, you are.
Yeah. I agree. They made the choice to be this athletic family. Cheering is also, a sport as well. Like they're part of the team as well. For
Yeah.
For football games and basketball games too, I believe. But the things that whenever they go to home games, they're in the cheer. They're in the cheer section. During away games, same thing. They go with the team. And the things that she wants, like she said, like she feels that they only care about soccer more than any other sport, and they want her. She wants their support. Regardless of what it is. I understand that y'all haven't had time together, but that's the price y'all pay as parents. This is what y'all wanted. This is what y'all have. This is your responsibility. You are the asshole for not supporting. I mean, you say you support her, but not being there for her is also a form of not supporting,
Yeah.
her decision of doing this, and being a cheerleader. So, if you didn't want to do that, if you wanted to have time with your husband, you just have to wait till they're 18 and they're out of the house, or whenever they get out of the house. But basically, whenever they're 18, and if they're not playing college sports or anything like that, I mean, yeah, you got to think about that too. College sports, they're gonna expect you to be there because that's what you engraved into them, probably since they were young, to play sports, to be active. So if you're encouraging them to do all that stuff, you have that responsibility to be there for them as well. Go out Saturday night, make a date night, Sunday night or something, because most high school games are on Friday nights. They have those rare occasions where it's like Thursday nights or whatever, but y'all have time to make it. Football season is only for a couple of months, and then you got to go back to soccer, during the spring and stuff. But that's what y'all decided. So you're the asshole. Let's read the top comment. Well, let's see. There is an update on this story, but let's read the first comment. It has 1.9 thousand upvotes. You're the asshole because of how you're framing it. You didn't say this is the only free evening we have, so we will not always be able to come. You framed it as this is not as important. You are clearly feeling very dismissive about her cheerleading and think that it's not like other sports. Cheerleading is an immensely physical, demanding sport with a high risk of catastrophic injury for participants. You have to take it seriously. On the other hand, I can see with so many kids, if you go to every single game, you would never have time on your own. So it would be perfectly fine to scale down across the board, pick one game per week or only important ones, but you are clearly singling out the cheerleading. So yeah, you're the asshole. So this is a different take. Somebody says, not the asshole. These comments are insane. What parent goes to every match plays when their kids play like 3 sports each? I was in the band in high school. My parents didn't come to every football game, nor did they go to all my sister's track meets. That doesn't mean they didn't care. Also, of course, they're going to prioritize soccer. They're coaching it. They have to go. That's that's not the point. The point was that
No,
they are an athletic family.
yeah, and she didn't say that they are actively the soccer coaches. She said that they have coached soccer,
Mm-hmm.
that they used to coach soccer. And the whole thing is, well, you already set the bar by in the expectation by going to every single fucking game. Like you did that. So now instead of saying, "Hey, look," it if you're gonna do it, make it equal. Like the other comment said, make it equal. Like, hey kids, look, we ain't gonna be able to come to nobody game like this week. Hey, look, like we've been to every game, home and away. Like, hey, me and your dad, like we just need a little bit of time to ourselves. So, y'all go out there and do y'all best this week. But me and dad, we need to get some quality time in. And we'll be there to, pick y'all up and all this stuff. But we just need some time to ourselves for a minute. If you're gonna do that, fine, do it across the board, but don't just like, okay, the other 2 kids, we're gonna go to their games, but you, because it's Friday night and it's only cheerleading, right? Because that's how she making it sound. It's only cheerleading. You're only cheerleading at the football game. Like, we're just gonna not come to your stuff and not come watch you cheer. And yeah, no, you singling that kid out, so no, still an asshole. That second comment didn't sway me.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm scrolling through it, dude. Like, I don't know where it took a turn, but um, they're saying that they're not the assholes,
mm,
but the overall vote on the post is they're an asshole.
mm. What's the update?
Yeah, the update. I was home with my 11-year-old who was sick today, and when 14-year-old came home from school a little bit ago, she actually apologized and we talked about everything. We sat down with the football schedule and we talked about which games she really want us at. Thanks everyone for your comments, though some of you seem a little crazy. Fall is an extremely hectic time for all of us, and I want to make sure my children feel loved and heard. I think I've just been really craving alone time with hubby because we've had a really rough few weeks, and I brushed off my daughters once too quickly. I'm going to make sure we all communicate better as the season progresses. 14-year-old and I are soon leaving for the soccer fields because we have a big rivalry game tonight. Thanks again, everyone. I guess I can see where the not the asshole is coming at with the rest because
Mm-hmm.
they're communicating now, and
Yeah,
they're planning on which games, you know, that makes more sense. We
yeah,
get, like we said, we get that and you want your alone time with your husband, but you got 3 kids, they're all active, and you push them to be active, so you have to support them. You know, um, I mean, if like the second commenter said, like, oh, they played band in high school, whatever. Like their parents didn't come or whatever. Did you want them to come, or did you just,
right.
like the daughter was saying that they wanted them to come. It wasn't the
Mm-hmm.
fact that they wasn't coming. It was like she wanted them to come. So,
Yeah.
um,
And the fact still that you going to the other two, all of their games.
yeah,
Yeah. So,
you got to split it up.
mm-hmm.
Um, make sure that okay. All right. On to our last story.
Yeah.
This was posted 1 year ago. Am I the asshole for letting my daughter buy her dad a gift from the wrong football team? Can't actually believe I'm writing this post. My ex and I have a 3-year old. She's amazing and loves her daddy. It was his birthday on Monday, so I let my daughter grab some bits for him. There's a football stall in our local shopping center. They had squeezy balls for each team. My daughter knows that her dad loves football and also the color blue, so she picked out a blue one for him. I knew it wasn't his team, but there's nothing on the actual ball. It just said the team on the wrapper. She bought it, we left, everything got wrapped up. We were with him when he opened them. His face fell and he dropped the ball like it burned him with when he opened it. His mom gave him the evil eye, so he did the clearly fake thank you, and then our daughter was disinterested. He was off with me the whole day, and last night called me a bitch for doing that to him. I asked what he meant. He said, I knew he hates that team and that he thinks it's shitty that I used our daughter as an excuse to upset him. I explained that she picked it out of the I explained that she picked it out and he claimed I should have corrected her because he hates the gift. I called him a child. His mom has since texted me apologizing, but in a even though it's your fault way. She's usually on my side, so now I'm half thinking it's my fault in some sort of way. I did know he doesn't support that team, and my daughter would have been corrected easily, so I probably should have done it anyway. So, am I the asshole?
Mm.
It doesn't say how old. Oh, it does say. I'm sorry. It's a 3-year old.
Mm-hmm.
Coming from people that, like me and you, we don't have kids, but we can understand things
Yeah.
that you have a daughter and she wanted to give him a gift. She wanted to give her dad a gift, and it wasn't the right team ball. The mom knew that, and could she have said no, he won't like this? But the things that do 3-year olds would know the difference, or is the fact that she didn't want to correct her or anything because of the fact that that's what the daughter wanted to give, give to her dad as a present, you know.
Yeah.
Um, I think what it is that he thinks that she's doing on purpose because that's her
Yeah.
ex. That's the
Mm-hmm.
baby daddy. That's what I think. So do I think she's the asshole for it? Not really. Could she have just said that? Oh, maybe he would like this one, and she could have been like,
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't think she's. I think it's a mixture of yes,
Yeah.
she's like a light asshole,
Yeah.
but not really the
Yeah.
asshole.
So I say yeah, soft asshole, soft asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, soft asshole. Cause it could also be like, cause like, you know how some people who not into sports and shit, right? It ain't that serious, that kind of stuff. Like my wife, no, like, don't get me shit Dallas Cowboys. Like,
Yes.
don't give me shit in Dallas Cowboys. Color, I love blue. I wear the color blue, but don't give me shit that look like it could be mistaken for Cowboys gear memorabilia. Like blue and silver. Like if it's got those two colors, like she know.
Mm-hmm.
Like okay, yeah. Like get the fuck away from that. It was like and blue not even my favorite color, so I don't have to worry about it as much or anything because she know like red my favorite color and stuff like that. But she know if it's gonna be some football, she like, oh, Eagles. Like he hate the Cowboys. so
Yeah.
so like but like how some people they be like, oh, it ain't that serious. It's just a thing. It's just a this. It's just a that. But some people like it's like yeah, like I'm a fan of this team because my dad was a fan of this team and his dad was a fan of the team. So, it's like a generational, family thing for some people. It's like, tradition,
Yeah.
right? It's like tradition for some people. And I don't know, it could that be that she was just completely dismissive of that, or like you said, it's like, well, it's a baby, like she don't know it. She says, "Ooh, daddy likes blue," and got it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I think what it was is she liked the color blue, so she picked it out.
hmm
Um. Oh wait.
she said oh yeah, she
Oh
said
no.
she know her daddy like football and he likes the color blue or something.
Yeah, I think because I was trying to read the way how she wrote it. My
hmm
daughter knows that her dad loves football and also the color blue. So
Yeah. So,
yeah, I mean, okay, if hypothetically, if we adopted a little girl or like a child, and they knew that since I'm a Colts fan, they know that I like the color blue and white,
white.
and they end up picking a Cowboys ball that was blue and silver, but it looks
hmm
blue and white.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be disappointed because the fact is
mm
that my child picked it for me. She knows that I like the
Yeah.
color. Basically, majority is blue.
hmm
They don't know any better,
Yeah.
and I'm always remember that. Yes, this is a team that I do not fucking like, but
Yeah.
I would love this ball because she thought about me and she
Mhm.
got it for me. So, um,
Mm.
yeah, she's I is a soft asshole, but not the asshole.
Yeah.
First comment is not the asshole. 3-year-old just wanted a football and a color that she knew daddy liked. Dad has anger management problems if he can't grin and bear it for a 3-year-old. The comment right under that 3-year-old is more mature than dad. Next comment, everyone sucks here, which we kind of agree. He's immature for the way he reacted, but how hard would it have been to say, honey, that's a great idea for dad, but let's pick the ball that is for his favorite team? And then another one is not the asshole who says they hate a gift, let alone one picked out by a 3-year-old. Sure, some football fans can be pretty intense in their hatred for rival football teams, so it doesn't hugely surprise me that he saw this as an attempt to upset him. But he's not your partner, he's her dad, so letting your daughter choose the gifts was reasonably a higher priority to you than anticipating a grown man would be upset by the wrapper on a toy. And yeah, that's the thing. It didn't even have the
On
logo.
the ball, yeah.
There was
It
no
was just
logo.
on the wrapper.
It was just on the wrapper. So
Yeah.
technically, it's just a fucking ball, a blue
Yeah.
ball. That's it. How, how can you? Yeah, it's just. I think what it is that they have so much and
hmm
animosity towards each other, or it was just
Yeah.
like a sour breakup, and the things that
Mm.
he thinks that she's just doing that to get at him, which
hmm
I can see why he would think that, but things that it's the daughter that picked it, like
Yeah.
she picked it for him, and she just should be grateful that she thought about you and wanted to give you that for your birthday. And
hmm
like we said, they didn't have a logo on it. It was just on the wrapper, so she wasn't being malicious about it.
Yeah.
So
That's a
yeah,
fucking 3-year-old.
it's
So
a
yeah.
3-year-old. Take the ball, love it. Put it on a fucking on your bookshelf or whatever, and be like, that's what my daughter gave me. For
hmm
my birthday, she was only 3 years old.
Yeah.
I can understand if that child was older and understood, the difference between this team and that team, where
Yeah.
that child can comprehend, hey, your dad loves this color, but that's not his favorite team. So let's get him, something from his favorite team, and that's it. There's just a 3-year-old. We don't have kids. We know, we know better than that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's it for the stories today. Um, got a little hectic. We had to cut out one story because it was just another football/soccer story, and we wanted it
hmm
mainly to be about an American football story. So,
Yeah.
I think that last story was actually a soccer story. It's just the way how they wrote it, but
Oh,
it wasn't. They didn't specify, so
yeah.
um, so yeah, so
You know what? That honestly, now that I think about it, that dude kind of go in line with soccer fans. Yeah, they be getting Manchester United tattooed on their chest and shit. Oi,
bruh,
Manchester, oi, 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 rah, rah, whatever they. I don't know.
for all those who are football / soccer fans, here is where I'm gonna help support you. Aren't fucking Eagle fans fucking crazy enough that they are tearing down that fucking city after they won a fucking game?
I mean, yeah, but I'm not from Philadelphia, so that ain't got shit to do with me.
Did you see that shit? Like fucking like the
Yeah,
light post. They fucking opened up a
but
fucking truck.
in all fairness, a lot of hockey fans do the same shit. And a couple years ago in England, it was an African player on some England team missed a game-winning goal or something, and fucking city or whatever rioted. Like they literally had a riot.
It's
So so no, no. Mm-mm.
all
Soccer
right.
fans are crazy shit.
You know what? Sports fans are crazy regardless, because
That part though, yeah.
it's the thing is that I don't.
Probably sports that people that we don't even be like, bro, what people getting excited for? Like, bro, cricket? Like, bro, I ain't know cricket fans got down like that.
Yeah, it's
Like, bro,
crazy.
cricket? Like European baseball cricket? Like, that's what y'all going crazy for? Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
people take sports seriously. I mean, I get it. It's a competitive sport. You want your
yeah.
team to win, but rioting and trashing your own city after a victory can never comprehend in my mind why. Like, it'll be like mind blowing to me if I ever see a wrestling fans riot because now there was one specific time in wrestling history where it was at a ECW pay per view where that
Mhm.
it was John Cena against I think it was Rob Van Dam.
RVD. Yeah, RVD. Yeah, it was
And
it one night only?
yeah, one night only, one
One
night
night
stand.
stand.
Yeah.
One night stand, yeah.
And they basically said they was going to riot if
If
John
Cena wins,
won.
we riot. Yeah.
And I believed it because it was actually ECW hardcore fans there. There was no
Yeah.
WWE.
That was at the bingo hall, yeah.
It was just ridiculous. Like, and the things that I believe that was the only time that would have happened if Cena would have won. So,
Mm-hmm.
but they would have just rioted in there. It wouldn't have been like a whole city getting trashed. That's just still
Well,
blows my mind.
to be fair, back to your previous point, it is in Philadelphia, sir. You think they wouldn't go outside?
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's just crazy to see teams do that shit. So, but thank you for joining tonight, brother. It was great stories. I know you need to go rest, and thank you for everybody that's tuned in. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the likes button, leave comments, join the Discord. I'll leave a link. Leave a link in the description so that you can join it. And if you want to share a Reddit story or one of your stories, there's a tab in there that you can leave it, and hopefully we'll read it. So, I'll definitely will read it. It's just we'll see if we could pick out a topic for that. But we're going to be doing maybe like just one episode each month for right now because me and Slim have been busy and it's just very hectic. So it was great to even get an episode in for y'all this month. So with that being said, thank you, Slim, and thank you everybody for watching. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourselves, and thank you for tuning in to the Insightful Friends podcast. Take it easy.